Brought to you by Penguin.
Conviction. Written by Denise Mina and read by Cathleen McCarron. One belief is that violence is caused by a deficit of morality and justice. On the contrary, violence is often caused by a surfeit of morality and justice, at least as they are conceived in the minds of the perpetrators. Steven Pinker, The Better Angels of Our Nature. Prologue. Just tell the truth. I've said that to my own kids. What a ridiculous thing to teach children. No one wants to hear it. There has to be a reason to tell the truth. I stopped some time ago, and let me tell you, it was great. Best decision I ever made. Lie and lie again. Make up a name, a background, your likes and dislikes. Just fabricate the whole thing. So much more rational. But I'm telling you the truth in this book. There's a very good reason for that. I ruined my life by telling the truth. I was very young. My mum had just died. Men gathered in my garden at night to shout abuse at my house because I wouldn't lie. Everyone started discussing what was wrong with me, with people like me. Someone nailed a dead cat to my front door in protest. A man broke into my house and tried to kill me to shut me up. So I shut up and I ran. I changed my name. I became secretive and careful and sealed off that part of my life. I never told it again. When anything even touching on that story came up, house fires, Gretchen Tiegler, football, I went to the loo or changed the subject. I didn't feel as if I was lying. I just wasn't Sophie Buchanan anymore. I was Anna MacDonald, and those things were nothing to do with me. I felt safe. When you're tired and young and frightened and the whole world hates you, shutting up is luxurious. But now I'm telling that story again. Why am I writing a whole book about it for you to read? What changed? I wouldn't be doing it if my life hadn't imploded that morning. I'm no hero. I'm not a whistleblower of tremendous personal courage, content to be hounded to my grave because I will not be silenced. I'm truth-telling for a very different reason. It's less laudable, but a bit more relatable, maybe. And it's the truth. Chapter 1. The day my life exploded started well. It was early morning in November, and I woke up without the use of an alarm clock. I was pleased about that. It was a concession to our couples counselling. I wouldn't wake Hamish at 6 with my alarm clock, and he wouldn't play Candy Crush on his phone all evening while ignoring the children. I was looking forward to my day. I had a new true crime podcast series waiting on my phone, and I'd heard good things about it. I planned to listen to the first episode, get a taste for the story before I woke the kids for school, and then binge on it while I trawled through a day of menial tasks. A good podcast can add a glorious multi-world texture to anything. I've resisted an Assyrian invasion while picking up dry cleaning. I've seen justice served on a vicious murderer while buying underpants. I lay in bed, savouring the anticipation, watching light from the street ripple across the ceiling, listening as the heating kicked on and the grand old dame of a house groaned and cracked her bones. I got up, pulled on a jumper and slippers and crept out of the bedroom. I loved getting up before everyone else, when the house was still and I could read or listen to a podcast alone in a frozen world. I knew where everyone was. I knew they were safe. I could relax. Hamish resented it. He said it was creepy. Why did I need this time alone, sneaking around the house? Why did I need to be alone so much? Trust issues, the couples counsellor called it. I tried to reassure Hamish, I'm not planning to kill your...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?